Hello. Welcome to this a very special Mother's Day edition of Psychic Medium Toni Greene. We are going to get started fairly quickly. Um, I am just starting the show. I'm also on Podbean. I already have a caller on Podbean, which I love. I'm just going to adjust the camera so people know I'm wearing a dress and you know, otherwise it just looks like that. But whatever. If you're on YouTube watching or listening and watching on YouTube, you can go ahead and put any requests for healings and clearings in YouTube. I already have a few of them. If you're on Podbean, you can call in. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I hope you had an amazing day. If you did not have an amazing Mother's Day. It's okay. Not everybody does, but we're going to make that better now. We're going to make it 100% better now. So, don't get scammed. I'll never reach out to anybody. And if somebody reaches out to you, they're probably scamming you. This show does go live on WSCS and Rude Rangers TV. And let's get started. I'm going to go to Podbean. Drops of Jupiter. Drops of Jupiter. Hey, how are you? Happy Mother's Day. Hello? Drops of Jupiter. Are you there? She's live. I can hear her end. Hello? Okay. I'm going to then. Are you there? Drops of Jupiter. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not going to keep trying to when she comes back in a couple minutes, I'll unmute it and then see what's going on with that. Today's show is going to be geared towards healings. Anything you want cleared, healed, released for Mother's Day, it's a gift for anybody who ever had a mother. If it's emotional, like guilt, shame, depression, whatever it is, we're going to heal, clear, release it. If financial, work, anything, love, bringing love in, letting go of an ex, career, work, anything at all. You can put it in the chat. I'm happy to start clearing rebellious teenagers. That's for you, love. That's for you. We'll start clearing, healing, releasing it. If you want to be lucky, get lucky. I don't know. Some people want to get lucky. I don't know. If that's you, put it in the chat. If not, oh, it's okay. It's okay if it's not you. Some people don't want to get lucky. Some people don't. So I'm going to start doing clearings in a second. I am going to go back to Drops of Jupiter just to see if she is there yet. If she is, then we will get started. Drops of Jupiter, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can.
Hi. Yeah, this is kind of like not a great Mother's Day for me.
I'm so sorry, love.
Just a lot of issues with my son, and I don't really know how to help him, and he wants to put himself in a shelter, and I just, as a parent, worry.
Okay. So I know you're talking. Is your son there? Is that why you're talking quietly, love?
He's not too far.
Okay. So if you could turn down whatever you're listening to me on, that would be helpful because he'll hear that. And I don't want our conversation to come through that. So here's what I'm really sorry it's not a great Mother's Day for you. So for those, because she is talking a little bit more quietly, intentionally, because her son. Turn down whatever you're listening on, please, because her son is there. So here's what I have so far. So far, what I have is it was not a good Mother's Day. There is something going on with her son. I couldn't hear everything. I know you guys probably can't. And that he wants to turn himself into a shelter or, put himself in a shelter. I'm not sure why, because she unfortunately is talking quietly. So, Drops of Jupiter, if you could do me a favor, and if you could put some of the information into the chat, what you believe is wrong, what's going on, why this erupted, we can start doing clearings on that right away. I know you really can't say it because he's nearby, and I know that you don't want to have any more disruptions in your Mother's Day from that. And I'm truly sorry for what you're going through with that. That I know it's very, very difficult when things like that happen. So I'm going to try one more time to unmute, and hopefully I'll be able to hear some of this. So if you can hear me and you can talk a little bit louder, can you please let me know exactly what we can clear, whether it's a behavior, an abuse problem, or if you can put it in the chat, that would be great also. Thank you so much, Drops of Jupiter. And again, I apologize for what you're going through. Um, I have been making a list of things from the chat that we're going to start clearing. Olga says, "Hi Tony, happy Mother's Day. Part of my family is going to Guyana in a couple of weeks. Are they going to have a safe trip?" Yes, I do feel like they are going to have a safe trip, but let's clear anything that might be unsafe on their trip and strengthen safety for them. And I do feel when they're doing the travel part of the trip, there's going to be some annoyance for them. So we'll clear that and tell them to, like, during like the actual travel part, which would be flying, going from one place to the next, to be safe, to be patient, and we're gonna clear some of that for you so that they don't have to worry as much about it. Thank you so much for that, Olga. Rebecca, such she's getting off work, driving home. Happy could make tonight's special show. Thank you so much for being here, Rebecca. I love that. So we're gonna start clearings. Um, from the chat. If you are in the chat, put what you would like cleared. It can be grief, sadness, happiness, or what you want strengthened, money, happiness, joy, whatever it is, and we will work on it and we'll do the best we can. And if you do have a question, after we get through the clearings, I will absolutely answer the questions. And Drops of Jupiter, if you can put the whatever you need to know or want me to, how you want me to help, if you could just put it in the chat, that would be amazing. um so we're going to start with wisdom, strength and wisdom. We're going to start clearing for to be strong. We are strong. I get a no. And with this, so you guys, as I do this, when things pop in for me, I'm going to start clearing that also, because as soon as I said we are strong and I get a no, I heard power. So we are empowered. I get a no. We know how to use our power. I get a no. We're comfortable with our power. I get a, I can't even breathe. So we are going to heal, clear, release, all of that. And then wisdom. Just, some of us are still very naive, and I love being naive to certain things. There are things I wish I was still naive to, like narcissists, but whatever, moving on, and psychopaths. But whatever, moving on. We all have to learn about personality disorders. I wish I would have picked up a book and read it, not learned it firsthand, but whatever. We're going to move on for wisdom. We are wise and have wisdom. We're going to clear that to a yes, and we're going to pour in infinite wisdom, pouring in infinite wisdom. And I'm going to write down one more down here because this is going to come in a little bit later. Money and luck. We're going to do those after the ones on my list. And if you want something cleared for somebody you know care about love, let's say it's a partner work, to clear your workspace of stress or negativity, to help you to move up in the company, to help with relationships at work and family, or to clear something for a loved one or whatever it is, just put it on the list. I'm working down the list as soon as I get to the end of what I already have. And even though one person asked for it, I'm clearing it for everybody listening, watching, re-watching, re-listening. Oh, okay, we're going to move to next. We're going to clear any cluelessness, clearing it now, any and all cluelessness, and to improve faith, to have very strong faith and be faith driven. And I always say faith can also be called intuition, having that infinite knowing, because with faith, we're divinely connected. We just have that knowing that we're protected, we're guided. So we're going to clear both of those to a yes if they're compromised. And I'm going to ask that for everybody listening. And let's not confuse faith with a particular religion. No, 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 no. Faith is the knowing everything's going to be okay, the knowing you are okay, the knowing of angels, source, God, creator, fairies, whatever you want to have faith in. It's very personal to each and every one of us. And we do tend to have a little compromised faith sometimes. Whew, when we are in situations that can be a little bit more challenging for us. So we're going to strengthen the faith because we all have some faith. We're going to strengthen it. And anything stopping, blocking, interfering our faith, anything that caused it, kept it, we're going to yank it. And you guys, if you're feeling any of this, please let me know. Please do let me know you're feeling it, or you know, and what you're feeling. Like if you feel it on faith, say felt the faith, felt the clueless, felt the whatever it is, the power, being empowered. And so we're going to clear, heal, release all of that, pulling it out. Oh, okay, and we're going to go to the next one, which is strength. Again, strength and power, being strong. And I already did wisdom. We are strong. We feel strong. We're going to heal, clear, release that, pull anything stopping or blocking it in the way of it. And then we are going to go to feeling loved. I have to tell you guys, this is one that I worked on personally for myself, and it took me way too long. Not only to feel love, because we can feel when somebody oh God, I hope this one doesn't make me cry. We need to know we're loved and we deserve love. So feeling love, knowing we're loved, and deserving, knowing I can't talk. So sorry. Knowing we deserve love. We're going to heal, clear, release anything stopping or blocking any of that. Allergies. We're just going to call this straight up allergies, you guys. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Darlene. Thanks for joining on Podbean. We're going to pull it all, clear it. Brooke, I'm going to invite you in, but please mute yourself for a second because I'm in the middle of some clearings right now. We're going to clear, heal, release this. We're going to pull it all. Whew. Hey, Brooke, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good, good, good. Brooke, how can we're doing a Mother's Day healing show. How can I help you today?
I'm just dealing with leaving an abusive relationship for the second time with a different person. And I don't know. I was just curious if I was going to meet anybody anytime soon that's healthy and all that. I don't know.
So here's what we're going to do, Brooke. It's going to take. So when somebody says, "Am I going to meet somebody?" Yeah, we're always meeting people. We're always meeting potential people. And I love the way you said, "Am I going to meet somebody healthy?" Because you are. What I would love for you to do, because sometimes, and I'm a really big believer in this, sometimes we need to fix inside of us what makes us accept that. And the signs, the flags, the whatever we want to call it is there from the very first interaction with the person. But if we haven't been in healthy dynamics and healthy relationships in the past, we might not recognize, because it's kind of normal if we grew up in dysfunction, and who didn't. It's kind of normal for sometimes when we meet somebody and they're dysfunctional or toxic, we laugh it off or we joke it off, even though it's a sign or a red flag. So what I'm going to do right now, and I will go back to the list while you're on the phone with me, and I want you to come back, everybody listening and watching. This whole show is going to be about healings and clearings. Come back, listen to these over and over again until you feel the change in your mind, not only in your body. We're going to clear, heal, release anything and everything that allows us, and let me know if you feel this, Brooke, and everybody else on YouTube, let me know if you feel this, anything at all that allows us to attract, be in, stay in abusive relationships. Let's hear clear, release this. Oh, you guys, if I am I am not going to break down. I am not going to cry tonight on the show. I am not. We're going to pull all of this out. We're just going to pull it. And I'm talking emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, psychologically, any kind of abuse. We're going to pull it, and all that caused it, kept it, all the beliefs, all the programs, every single pattern or cycle that we've taken on. We're going to go all the way to the source. And for those of you who believe in past lives or other lives, on other whatever, we're going to go to the source of all of those and pull that also. Now, sweetie, I have a ton of healings and clearings on TikTok and YouTube and in other shows. Please listen to them like it is your job, and you will start to notice the way you, even what men you look at is completely changed, because we tend to, even like when we're out and we look at the guy and we're like, ooh, once we start to heal, we'll look at that guy and go, ooh, ick. But then we'll look at a different guy who's totally healthier and be like, hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's yesterday. We're never going back to yesterday, but we're staying in today. And it's not only healing abusive relationships. Right before before I took this call, I did knowing, thinking, feeling you deserve love. And that's a really big thing of why we end up in relationships with people who don't love us right. So please make sure you're listening to this whole show over and over again, because there's going to be so many healings during this Mother's Day special. So please, I usually just answer question, and 6 months, Brooke, I feel like 6 months is going to be that timeline when somebody healthier steps in. I want you, sweetie, there are books you can get, literal psychology books. And for anybody listening that feels like this would be very helpful, literally psychology books or books on personality disorders and abusive people, abusive partners. do the healings, go to TikTok. They're each 60 seconds. Start listening to them. And I will tell you this, when I'm working on something and I say, this is no big deal, I'm just going to clear it quick. And then I'm sobbing on the floor for like 10 minutes because what I think is like, oh, I don't really need this, but I'm going to work on it. So if you see a title and you think, I don't really need this, listen anyway, because you might be really surprised by the result of it, sweetie, for everybody. So here's what I'm going to say: 6 months, somebody healthier will come in. That might not be your final person. That might be a person just to show you how far you've come, but you're going to go further than that. And if that person isn't willing to grow and learn with you, you're going to be in a position in about a year, between a year and a year and a half, where another person can potentially come in. And here's the thing: we are all grown but people. We don't have to give, we don't owe anyone anything. We don't owe anyone understanding to understand why they don't know how to behave as an adult. Because if we understand it, we accept it, and we're allowing them to continue in that way with us. We don't owe them to, we can forgive them, but we don't owe them to stay in our life if they do not know how to behave healthfully with us. So please know that if somebody comes in and the first thing, I don't even believe in three strikes, you're out. I believe you did one thing, you did it, and I'm done, because that tells me everything I need to know about you. And one of my biggest examples, and it's such an easy example because, men be minning. Um, if a man, before, after, whatever, if they're just talking about, if every conversation or some conversations lead to bedroom talk or smexy time talk, and sorry, I can't say adult words on an adult show because I'll get doxxed. But if it leads to that, if they send sexual innuendos in our conversation or in memes, bye boy, go, because that's not someone
Right.
who
That's
wants
not
it.
what I'm looking for.
Right. And people will talk about with you what they want from you. So if they talk just about money or how bad they're doing, they're looking for someone to save them. If they're talking about any of these things, that's what they're looking for. If they're talking about building a future, that's a completely different thing. So please know that. Brooke, I hope this was helpful. I'm here every Monday at noon, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Both of those times are central, and I answer questions and do healings. And thank you, Brooke, so much for calling in.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome, love, and have a beautiful Mother's Day.
You too.
Thank you. Facts Porcupine podcast, thank you for joining the room. Okay, back to the healings, clearings, whatever you want healed, cleared, released, or to bring into your life, please put it in. We're right back. I think we left off at feeling love, feeling, knowing love, and deserving it. We're going to go into good career and job. So whether you are working now, looking for work, wanting work, we're going to do a clearing, healing, release for anything stopping or blocking you from having a good career, a good job, or moving up or bringing in more, and with a really good company. With a really good company. So we're going to heal, clear, release that. Oh my goodness. All that caused it, anything. And here's one that I love to do. Hey, Heather. Hey, Jackie. Um, Here's one I love to do: anything stopping or blocking us in any aspect of our life, money, career, relationship. Let's heal, clear, release anything stopping, blocking interfering with us in any aspect of our life, anything at all, clearly somebody's blocked someplace because wow, I'm having trouble breathing right now. Okay, we're gonna pull this, clear it, heal it, release it. And then while I do that, on the note of that, just being in the anything stopping, blocking us, let's make sure all of our homes are clear and unclear. We're going to make sure we're clearing everything out of our homes that does not belong. And this can be old energy for most of us. We're just getting out of winter, couldn't really open windows. So we're just going to start pulling out old, icky energy. It could be anything, but let's just clear our homes. Okay. Jackie, I would just love to hear from my mom. I miss her horribly and struggle to really enjoy life since she passed a year and a half ago. Okay. This is a Mother's Day show. And yes, absolutely. If anybody wants to communicate with their mother, please put their mom's name. And I will also do that while we're doing clearings. Her mom's name is Rebecca. Jackie's mom's name is Rebecca. Thank you for putting that in next, Jackie. Well, Jackie, the first I hope please confirm this is your mom's energy because the first thing she says is about time, like 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 where's this been? About time. Um, and yes, your grandmother, mom, grandmom, I need just the name and I will do the best I can. And I'm going to try to get through as many people as possible while also doing clearings because I really wanted to do healings for everybody as a gift to you all. But I will also definitely connect with your loved ones. Okay, Jackie's mom, Rebecca, about time. About time, about time. Okay, the next thing she wants to say is she's showing me like a knickknack. It's like a ceramic. And Jackie, please let me know you're still here. And if you can confirm some of this, that would be amazing. She's showing me like this little knickknack. It's a bird and it's has blue. It's like blue and white on the chest. This should mean something to you. Hey, Jackie, this should mean something to you, love. It should mean something. If it doesn't, then she's just trying to show me when you see birds with blue, like blue jays. I was like, what birds are blue? And right away I heard bluebirds, blue jays. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Okay, leave me alone. Don't come at me. Um, that those are confirmations for her. She said, in the okay, so what she wants to say to you, Jackie, is that in the end, the thing you realize is all the things really didn't mean anything except for the things you brought into this world. And that, and that it's, it was such a blessing to be able to have that. The next thing that she would want to let you know is that she is working to bring you a gift. It's a material gift. I asked, is it spiritual? It's material. It's a material gift. It's something you've been praying for. I don't know if it's peace or joy or sometimes we pray for some kind of drama to go away. But I'm going to do a clearing on we have peace and all the, we are at peace, anything interfering with our peace. Let's do a clearing on that. But she says she is bringing you a material gift, you'll know in a month what that gift is. And then I hear, surprise, surprise. So Jackie, and she loves you. I hope that makes sense. And Jackie says, I just sold a blue green gold brooch and earrings that belong to her. Oh, yes. See, they'll show it to me in the way I can understand it, but yes, yes, I'm getting confirmation. Yes. And there's Jackie, there's more to come. She just keeps saying there's more to come. And she's bringing you a gift in a month, so please know it was a bird. Okay. Thank you. And sometimes, you know, they'll give me the symbol and you know what it is. I can sit here all day and try to say, it might be this, it might be that, it might mean this, but you're going to know immediately because the first thing that pops into your head is the thing it is. Okay. All righty. I'm going to go to the next person. Jackie, thank you so much. And Rebecca, thank you. So, Jackie's mom, Rebecca, thank you so much for coming through. Um, Happy Mother's Day. I have a little brother. I'm sorry. It's on the show, and then I just don't even. Every time I have to reread it, just to make sure, because I want to get the title right. Happy Mother's Day, Heather, um, Karen. Happy Mother's Day, Rebecca. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, okay, karmic hearing anything from my granny Elizabeth on this Mother's Day from heaven. Okay, Grandma Elizabeth, I'm sorry I missed you, Karen. I'm sorry I missed that. I'm so sorry. But I did catch it second time around. Gotcha. Okay, so Granny Elizabeth for Karen. Okay, I'm going to scroll back down to the bottom again. Can you please tell me, Karen, um, is your grandma Elizabeth your mother's mother? Because first thing I hear is mother's mother, mother's mother. So if she's not, your mother's mother is always also here, and can you please tell me her name also? It's your dad's mother. Okay. Um, we called her little angel. No, my dad's. Okay. Well, I feel like your mother's mother, because I keep hearing mother's mother, so I feel like she may be here also. If you feel like, unless she's not in spirit yet. I don't know my mom's mom. Oh, she knows you. That's the first thing she said. She goes, well, I know her with that little, well, I know her like that very, I don't even know how to describe what that is. She knows you. That's all I'm saying is she knows you. Okay, okay, you're they're here together. One of them is more sturdy, solid, like one of them is definitely more sturdy and solid, and at one point had like dirty blonde hair. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so the first thing that Elizabeth would want to say to you is life really can throw you some whoppers, huh? And then I think it's her. One of them is saying this. But it's funny how we can wallop them, like wallop them, like wallop them. I'm just going to say what I'm hearing. And we don't end up where we think we're going to be, but we end up exactly where we belong. Oh, I like that. Okay, I think the dirty blonde might be your mother's mother, love. I'm not sure. But whoever this is, she's up there also. Um, the next thing that Elizabeth wants to say is she is she's she is she spends more time with you than you would realize, but she's very subdued, sits in the back, doesn't want to feel like she's like I want to say not she doesn't want to feel like she's bothering you, but she kind of observes. She observes everything and doesn't feel like she needs to let you know she's there. One of the things she is showing me is like I'm seeing like knitting needles, but I'm hearing crocheting, whatever that means for you. And remember, there are, Karen, like 4 women here right now. So if it wasn't Elizabeth, it would have been one of the other women, and they'll give me things just so that you know that they are also here with you. Okay? Um, Granny likes your granny really likes, like, I just see sitting and sipping. I don't know if it's sherry, if it's tea, whatever it is, she just likes sitting and sipping, okay? Um, and that is what I'm getting from her. I smell Emerald. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Emerald, her perfume once in a while. Yes, she crocheted for each of us quilts. Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you for confirming that for me. No, she was British and had her tea. Yes, sitting and sipping. Just sipping. I see her sitting and sipping. So those are your confirmations that it's her. The co- whatever it was that she did, but she is with other women too. There are other women, and they're like they're not saying they're your tribe, but they're your flock. They're your flock. They kind of like go with you everywhere. All of these women, and they love okay, they love just being out and about, whether it's like driving in the car with you or walking or doing whatever it is you're doing. They just love it. So that is what I have for you, Karen. I hope that was really helpful. You guys, I'm going to get through the healings um and the connections today in the order I can. Um, if you um, if you want something healed, cleared, released, please put it in the chat. If there's a connection, please put it in the chat. You can also call in on Podbean. I'm happy to take that call. Um, okay, I did Jackie. Shannon, hey Shannon, how are you? Hey Tony, it's Shannon from earlier. Clear my past trauma, please, for you, me, and the whole everybody listening, watching, rewatching. This is huge, you guys. Okay, so all trauma and all that caused it and all the reasons we have kept it has been cleared, healed, released. I'm definitely getting a no. Let's heal, clear, release, remove this. Okay. Um, any and all reasons we've held on to this, all the programs it's caused and kept, all the cycles, all the beliefs, oh, all of it. Um, let's heal, clear, release all of this. And you guys, please, again, if you are feeling this, please, 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 um, uh, uh, yeah, oh gosh. Let me know if you're feeling it. Just put it in the chat. Let me know. You may feel it. If you don't feel it, it doesn't mean it's not working. It just means this might some things leave me and I never feel them. Other things, like I said, I'm not literally on the floor crying for 10 minutes. Or am I? Who knows? But some things will feel like you can't breathe. Other things, it'll feel like a pain. Other things, like, where it's leaving you, you might feel some pain. You might feel things moving around your body. If you've had trauma in the personal areas, again, because certain things I cannot say on the show, you may feel movement, bubbles, whatever in those areas that you had the trauma. But make no mistake, it is being released. Um, all trauma, all that caused it, all that kept it. And here's what I'm getting with the trauma: to forgive, and first and foremost, yourself, ourselves, okay? And second, the situation. And I'm not going to force you to forgive who did it, but I do want you to forgive yourself and the situation, because part of the reason we hold on to trauma and we don't forgive is so that it doesn't happen again. And we think we need to remember it and we need to hold on to it so that we're guarded for it. But all that does is keep us guarded and hurt us. When we can let the trauma go and we can forgive, um, we fly. We fly. We just fly so far and so quickly, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that, Shannon. And anything else you want, please put it in the chat. Please, please, please put it in the chat. Uh, I will clear it. Here's one on Podbean. I just talked to a girl I met at Marina. She just can't believe what happened. She's going to talk to her husband and see if they can help me find a new dock slip to go to. I have to be out of there by Thursday. Do you see her and her husband being able to help me move boat? I can't move by myself. I believe you're going to be out of there. It may even be before Thursday, Darlene. I feel like let's clear that to a yes. And Darlene, let's clear to the right dock opening up for you. Let's clear that so you end up in the right space also. For the right reasons, Darlene. I want you to be safe. I want you to be happy, and I want you to be able to fly forward and have like a safe future. Okay. I do really want that for you, love. Okay. Next. And come back and keep listening to that part of it, Darlene, to make sure all of it clears out for you. Um, so since drops of Jupiter didn't put anything else, all I'm going to do is say we have a healthy, loving relationship with our children. So let's heal, clear, release that. I really wish I knew if this was substance abuse or if it was typical teenage stuff. I'm not really looking into it, but let's just heal, clear, release our relationships with our children, who and our parents. Let's heal. Let's heal, clear, release that one. Oh, that one unexpectedly like poofed me. Poof. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but yes, yes. Oh, I felt it was like a hit of energy. If anybody else is feeling this, please, you release it. Okay. So Jupiter, he makes his own choices. So I wish I knew. She took out her message. I wish I knew what it was. Thank you, A27, for the compliment. Thank you so much. Is there a song for me tonight, Julie? Julie, there are two songs I was hearing before the show started. So the first song is so studio. I can't something about it. Dun, dun. And the other one, you guys, I'm only getting this line. Somebody needs to put in the chat the rest of this song. We're driving in my car. Dun, 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 dun. You turn on the radio. You want a something? Ah, and I can't get the rest of it. That's it. That's all I can get from that song. So there's that. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, Heather, chest and throat, all of it. I love that, Heather. Thank you so much. I'm a mess. I know it. We all are. That's why we come here, and when we're not here, like when we're out of the physical body, we're this beautiful spirit, and we only feel love. And I know that because I've left my body several times. I've had three near deaths. And I know leaving the body, it's just pure love. And then as soon as we get these bodies, it's a bit of fear to protect the body, what the body needs to be safe and to be happy, and then chaos with other people. And it's a lot, you guys. It's so much. But as we heal, especially the fear, so let's do that. This is a really big one, you guys. I'm not going to say fear of, I'm just going to say fear in general. Take as much as you can when you can for the clearings. Come back for more later, but keep listening. Your body will let go of what it can. Your body, mind, spirit will let go of what it can, and you can come back and do it all again later. So fear, all that caused it, all that kept it, all the reasons, all the justifications. Let's hear, clear, release it. And you'll be amazed. Things we were told when we were really young will start to heal, clear, release from us. Like when I was younger, my older sister, who is quite a character, I have one older sister, she's quite a character. I think in a past life, she must have been in charge of torture chambers. I'm just saying, anything is possible. Um, but she would like say things and do things to me that had me in my head forever. Still to this day, in my freaking head. She just one day looked at me and said, "You know, somebody's always watching you, right?" And I was so young. And I just looked at her and went, "Who?" Who? She was like, "There's always somebody watching." And I was just like, why? Why would somebody else? I am still paranoid of that till this day. And it's so let's heal, clear, release all of that. Let's do sibling torture too. Let's heal, clear, release sibling torture. All it's done to us. Everything it did to us. At least I'm getting hearts on that one. Let's heal, clear, release it. And for your children, for your siblings, for your parents and their siblings, let's heal, clear, release any and all torture with siblings. Oh my God. Will your son come back? Yeah. Okay, Drops of Jupiter. Thank you for putting that in. Will my son come back? Yes. Drops of Jupiter. I know if you're still here, please, can you give me at least like some little bits of detail of what's going on with your son so that we can clear it? If it's mental health, addiction, whatever it is, please give me some little, like, just drop the word and I will start clearing that for him and anybody else who might be experiencing it. And this is a moment. Families have moments. People have moments. People have things that happen. And so one Easter, I don't like to share these stories with people, but one Easter when my mom was still alive and hosting Easter, and I was so excited to go as we are. I was like coming in with stuff like you bring food or candy or whatever you bring. And I walked in, and my mom and one of my brothers, their backs were to me, and they clearly did not hear me walk in over all the talking about me that they were doing. But I walked in, and they didn't hear me, and I just listened to them talk about me. It was not favorable. It was not nice. Um, and I listened for a moment. I knew it was about me, and I said, and put down the things I had brought and turned and just walked out. Now, I'm sure this is not your situation, but even in that situation, I mean, of course, my phone was, what's wrong? What happened? Child, please. My head may not work all the time, but my ears sure the hell do. Hmm. Okay, 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 okay. But I just walked out. I didn't even say anything. I didn't want to hear it. And I just turned and left. But of course, as we do, we all were at the next holiday, which was Mother's Day. But I'll tell you, that gave me PTSD on walking in on anyone. Like, I make sure I'm loud when I walk into rooms now. Anyway, so yes, they always come back. Don't The one word I'm hearing drops of Jupiter too is expectations. Um, People have expectations of the past repeating, of what things should go like during the day, how people are going to react. Expectations can be very, very harmful for so many different reasons and so many different ways. So let's heal, clear, release false, negative. What is that word? Like when we expect too much, all of that. Let's heal, clear, release any and all expectations in every situation, because it can really be more damaging to us than anybody else. And we don't want to go through life like that, right? Okay. But he will come back, love. Lisa, hi Toni, you look so beautiful. Oh, that's really kind of you. Happy Mother's Day again, everybody. We're doing connections to moms, grandmoms, aunts, if they mean a lot to you. Um, you can put your question in the chat, whether you're on Podbean and you want to call in, or you are on YouTube and you want to put it in the chat. Whatever you want to do, I'm happy to do that. Hey, Sarah777, happy Mother's Day. I'm going through a lot in life right now. I'm going to write down another thing here. I'm going to get through everything on my list. I don't have to limit the show to an hour today. I'm going to let it ride. I'm just going to let it ride. Sarah777, if you want to kind of say, what I really need cleared is pain, suffering, yada yada, I'll be more specific, but let's do this. Let's just send healing, love, and light to everybody watching, listening. Let's heal, clear, release all of this. Pull out some of the thing, pull out what we can. Let's take care of what we can right now and keep it going. And Sarah, I feel like you need answers to questions. I feel like you really need answers to questions right now. If that's true, please let me know. I'm going to scroll down so I can see you, love, in the comments. Oh, Sarah, thank you. You're welcome. Sarah, if you're okay sharing with us, it's okay for me to clear the way I am, but if you give me a really specific thing, I would love to clear that for you. Um, if you can, do you need answers to questions right now, love? Have you been wondering, is there something? I just keep hearing answers to questions. I'm going through a separation. Yeah, you do need answers to questions. Okay, Sarah, I know I'm hearing you have free will and you can let it go. Let the whole thing go. Once you get over the hump, once you get and I don't mean hump because it's like your whole life falls apart, and even though the separation is there, you don't always realize all the things you're going to feel and experience and go through when somebody you care about or whatever and they're not there. And the good and the bad, like something really good happens and you pick up your phone to go call them and you're like, oh yeah, I can't do that now, or something bad, so I know, so I'm gonna heal, clear, release heartache. Let's For everyone, everything I'm doing is for absolutely everyone, so let's heal, clear, release, pull any heartache, pain, suffering, um and I'm going back up here and looking at strength. And anything making us weak, let's heal, clear, release anything making us weak. And heal, clear, release that. And Sarah, I'm so sorry. Yes, my spouse is never there for me. I could use all the healing. Keep listening and go to my TikTok. All the healings are there. We're going to heal, clear. We're going to pull as much as we can for you, Sarah. I hope that this is helpful. If you feel it, please let me know. And we're also going to, I just hear the word resentment. Resentment. That's a big one for me. I've had to work on that one a couple of times because, when you're in something, whether it's a friend, family member, relationship, like a partner's thing, and you do things for them, and people say, "Well, if you bring it up, then you did it for a reason." Yeah, yeah, because I thought we were going someplace. I don't willy nilly do these things for people. I we're not out here just doing this because because out of I'm not a charity, I'm not a nonprofit. The things when we're hey, listen, if we're booed up, I'm doing it because of that, because I'm thinking we have a future. Do you think I do this for every Tom, Dick, and Harry? No, sir. No, sir. We're not. Ah, I need some boxing gloves right now. Okay, let's clear this. Let's clear this. It just the audacity, right? The audacity of some people, just the audacity. And then to act like, but what? But. No, sir. No, sir. So, yes, resentment. Let's heal, clear, release resentment. Okay, resentment. We're pulling that. Okay, Sarah, I feel you. My spouse is resentful towards me. It's horrible. I'm sorry for that, love. Um, breakups are difficult, but for anyone going through a breakup, let's clear, heal, release the healthiest possible breakup. The healthiest possible breakup for you, for them, and for anybody else involved, like children. Let's heal, clear, release it to be the healthiest possible breakup or a separation, whatever it's going to be. Okay, sweetie? Okay. Sarah, thank you so much. Okay, let me find my space again. You guys, please be patient with me. And if I did miss your question, please put it in the thing. I'll be happy to go to put it in the bottom. But if I haven't come to you yet, please don't repeat the question. Okay, last one. I need cleansing in my home, myself also. Okay, from attacks. Let's heal, clear, release any attacks, physical, spiritual, financial, on any and all levels. I'm not going to say attacks from dot, dot, dot. We're going to say any and all attacks. Let's heal, clear, and release any and all attacks. And remember, you guys, mark down where I did the healing that you feel you need every day or once a week, and keep coming back for that. We're going to pull any attacks and any attackers. Okay. Hey. If you're listening, I'm trying to talk right now, so please be patient on the podcasts and the radio stations that this is playing on. I didn't disappear; it didn't drop. I'm just, we're going to heal, clear, release any attacks, all attackers. Let's clear, heal, and release all the reasons and justifications for the attacks. Let's heal, clear, release that, removing it. And here's a big one. Once everything is cleared out, released, removed, pulled, we're going to close any portals, any entrances, any place they get in. And then we're going to strengthen again, strengthen us, our energy, our home's energy. And one thing I'm hearing for you, love, blessed one, music, uplifting music, like uplifting music, music you love to dance to, music you really that makes you happy. That will right there. That will help so much, is what I'm hearing. So any and all attacks, all the reasons why huh? Any and all attackers. And I'm going to clear this one too. I'm not going to say it on air, but if it's for you, you're going to feel it. So let me know. Let's pull, clear, release. Stream has done what he's supposed to do. Whew. I'll pull it all now. Okay, I think we have that for you, blessed one. And remember, this is about the 59-minute mark of the show. You're going to want to come back and do that. Hey, Genevieve, happy Mother's Day, sweetie. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca is telling everybody like and subscribe. Yes, I go on every Monday at noon, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. If you want to know when I come on, when I do pop-up shows and otherwise special shows, please hit the buttons you need to hit so you can be part of them too. And you can put your requests in. You can, I'm always live twice a week, connecting people with their loved ones, answering questions about life, career, finance. And I reached out to Rudy from Rude Rangers today, or not today, earlier this week, and asked him if there was a way we could stream live on, like, because I'm on Roku, and he said we need a little bit of notice. And one of the things that I said to him that's very, very important to me is whatever time I have left on this thing, I just want to be able to, help as many people as possible. And that's why I do these shows. Now, outside of the show, I'm doing private sessions that people pay for, which is fair because, we all need to eat and pay bills and so on and so forth. But while I'm on here, and why I do this is because I do know what it's like to pray for answers, to pray for help, to try to get through something, to try to understand something, to try to know the next thing to do. And I understand sometimes this is the platform that people can do it on, this TikTok, wherever it is. they might not be able to get that private session. So I do as much as I can to give in this way. So please hit those buttons and allow yourself to be a part of that, because the more people, I believe, the more people involved in the healings and the readings, the more it's going to shift the energy of our plane for the better, and the especially with the healings, and the more we're going to be able to, like, if somebody's in a bad mood and they run into 10 people, they're going to by proxy diminish those 10 people's mood just from their energy. If somebody's in a good mood, the same thing. But if somebody's healed and they go into somebody's energy, some of that healing is going to transmute. Okay. So the more healed everybody is, the more sure of themselves everybody is, the more people know they're on the right path and they're headed in the right direction, the more, when other people are in their energy, they're going to know that too. And that is how we shift. That is how we get to the next space. It doesn't matter what's going on every place else. If we can just get that in our environment with our people, the better it's going to be for all of us. Okay, while I go to the next question, um, I'm going to do money and luck. We always have more than enough money coming in and in our account. I get a no, let's heal, clear, release that. Anything stopping or blocking it. And luck. We are lucky. I love this one. We are lucky. And I'm getting a no, so let's heal, clear, release that. Going next to Cupid. Hey, Cupid. Will you clear psychic attacks, please? Yeah. I did clear attacks, but I'll do psychic attacks for you all psychic attacks, and this is at the 1 hour and 7 minute mark. Oh, okay. All psychic attacks have been healed, clear, release. I'm getting a no. Let's heal, clear, release that. Pull it. And again, let's clear the attackers, whomever is sending these. Let's heal, clear, not heal, but let's like release them from us. And let's heal the reason for these attacks. Why ever anybody's doing it, let's heal, clear, release that. And then the next thing that we're going to do with this is we are divinely protected. We know, feel, believe we are divinely protected. So we're going to heal, clear that to a yes, so that we know we're always protected and our energy is strong. I'm getting a no. We're going to heal, clear, release that. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Thank you, Cupid, for that. Thank you, Toni, for this special show tonight. Happy Mother's Day, Julie. Oh, Julie, absolutely. My pleasure. I believe, and Julie's question, her next thing says, "Is your sister psychic as well?" I'm going to tell you, I think my entire family has abilities, but except with the exception of two of them, none of them will ever talk about it, and they think I'm crazy. They literally sit around and talk about how I'm crazy. Keep talking about me. Nice to know I'm taking up that space in your head. Nice to know it. Even though like they've opted out because I'm crazy and what I do, they still sit around and talk about me. Talk about having condos and how they say I'm living rent free and somebody else's you're living rent free in somebody else's mind. There you go. It's a blessing to be a blessing. That's all I'm saying. Okay, the lyrics, "I'm driving in my car, turn on the radio. I'm pulling you close. You just say no. You say you don't like it, but girl, I know you're a liar because when we kiss fire, yes, yes, that is it. Why did I think a woman was singing that? I should have known it was a man. I should have known. Thank you, Portuguese Pepper. I like that name. Okay, next. Let me find that again. Cupid. Hi, Tony. Does my grandmother Margaret have anything to say? Happy Mother's Day, Grandma, and everybody. Yes, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Your grandmother Margaret. Ah, yeah. Her energy is very, like, I want to say subdue, or it just got a lot, not serious, but very calm. That's the word. Thank you. Her energy just got very calm. And what I'll say is your grandmother, Margaret, the one, I'm seeing a very exotic flower. I it's exotic to me. It's like I think it's on a tree, but it opens like a it's on a tree and it's like I want to say it's red, but it's not, it doesn't have short, like a lot of petals. It opens, what are those flowers called? I can see it, but I'm sorry, I'm just seeing that flower, okay? Um, but it's on a tree, and I typically see these grow out of the ground. I've not seen these flowers grow on a tree, but I'm sure it's different than the ones that grow on the ground. Okay. She's just showing me that they're red with a little bit of yellow in them. And Cupid, I'm scrolling down. If you're here, please give me some confirmation if you can, if you know what I'm talking about. Your grandmother Margaret would also want to, she's showing me like yellow, like butterscotch. Butterscotch. I don't know if it's butterscotch candy. Now, even if she's not the one who would give them to you, but for some reason, these are just the things she's showing me. Um, uh, is it a cauliflower? I have no idea. It probably is. It's like red and it has it looks like something that would be in Hawaii, but it's probably not. But it just to me looks a little bit exotic and a little bit like from someplace tropical. And tropical could be Florida, but it's a different flower than I've personally seen. So I hope that makes sense. She loved hard candy. Okay, thank you. She's here. We got her. We got her. She's here. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, she loved candy. Okay, thank you so much. And she did show me like the yellow butterscotch hard candy, and I just kept she showed me yellow hard candy and I kept hearing butterscotch. Okay. So let's go into what else Margaret, your grandmother Margaret would want to say to you. She wants to tell you everything's going to be okay. Don't stress and don't worry. Just keep moving forward. Do your best. Everything's going to fall into place. Cupid, um Cupid, I need to ask you a question. Are you, and there's a reason I'm asking. Are you single? Are you with someone? Cuz I'm hearing something and I want to know the context of it. So are you are you single? Okay. Now the reason I asked you that because I am hearing someone's coming into your life, someone's coming into your life, someone's coming, and then I hear someone good is coming into your life. Um so yes, someone good is coming into your life. Don't and it's so funny, the finger comes out. Don't chase them away. Don't scare them off. Oh, Lord. Okay. The other thing your grandmother would want to say to you is when this person comes in, they're heaven sent. Make sure it's the right one. Run them through the tests, but don't scare them off. Pay attention to what they say, what they don't say, and pay attention more importantly to how they treat you. It's not the person who says all the things emphatically. Sometimes the person who is like there's love bombing. So some of us know what love bombing is, and love bombing can sometimes be not the words, but the sexual act, because people will. It's that the attention that it can be that or something else, the words or whatever. But this person I see being gentlemanly. I see them, or having good manners. I see, and when I say gentlemanly, please don't think if it's a woman, it goes both ways. I see this person being good for you. Now, sometimes when you're going to meet someone who's really good for you, somebody who is not so great might step in first, but you don't know that right away. So go slow with anyone that comes in. And I'm hearing 3 to 4 month time frame, 3 to 4 month time frame. And she'll be watching out for you, of course, as always. And keep keep going, keep your head held high, and she loves you. Okay, Cupid, I hope that that is so helpful for you, and thank you for that connection. Yes. Okay, so some of these clearings, I just want to say this. Some of these clearings, you will literally feel something in your ear, like, and it feels like sometimes it feels like something's leaving, coming, not coming, but going, but it's literally leaving out. It's amazing. Thank you guys for letting me know where you're feeling this. I'm going to do one now for you and your loved ones or whomever. And if I'm doing a clearing and you think this might not be for me, but it might be for somebody I love, just think of them and listen to the clearing. You can listen to it once, twice, whatever it is, and think of them. And if it's meant for them, it will work for them. Sometimes we can send clearings to people, it doesn't work right away, but eventually it will kick in for them. But if somebody wants to keep something, they get to keep it because it's their choice and their life. They have free will. But I'm going to do addiction. And this can be addiction to um, anything from drugs and alcohol, smecks, uh, dating, any addiction, food, emotional, psychological, any addiction. We're going to heal, clear, release the addiction, but more importantly, we're going to pull it out, the whole thing that caused it, kept it, keep it, any programs, any cycles. We're going to pull out the addiction itself, the energy of that addiction, but only for the negative things. We want to be addicted to certain good things. Like I want to be addicted to working out. I do. I want to be addicted. I want that feeling of being addicted to loving my biking and loving the gym and loving my equipment I have and getting on it. I That's a good addiction. So we're going to heal, clear, release any and all negative, harmful addictions. Like if you're addicted to money, keep that addiction as long as you're, you know, not hurting anybody for it. So any addiction that is harmful to you in any way, we're going to clear, heal, release it all, the cause, the programs, the cycles that have come with it. Okay. Boy, that felt good. To me, that one felt good. Okay, Lisa, any message from my grandmother, Angie? Okay, Lisa, let's do this. Um, yes. I'm hearing a song and I need a second. I just need one little second to connect to the song. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this song. I'm so sorry, Lisa, but it's okay. It'll come in clearer. Um, so Lisa, the first thing your grandmother Angie would wanna say is, always always look good when you leave the house. I don't care where you're going. I don't care if you're taking out the trash. Look good when you leave the house. Lisa, we need to know about that. Come on in. Um, always look good when you leave the house. You never know who you're going to see. You never know. Um, you just never know. So always look good when you leave the house. The next thing is don't get so frustrated over things. Everything, it comes and it goes. It ebbs and it flows. Don't really get frustrated over things. Because before you know it, it will be gone and over. So try not to get too frustrated over things. Okay. I want to do, let's do being emotionally, mentally, and psychologically healthy. Let's heal, clear that to a yes. And anything interfering with that, let's pull it all out of us. And your grandmother would also say that you are going to be having, well, she's showing me like, Lisa, I hope you're here. If you're here, let me know because I'm seeing like a chocolate cake, but and then I'm also hearing Brazilian. Now, these two things don't have to have anything to do with each other because yeah, it could be a Brazilian wax, it could be a Brazilian pastry. I don't know. I have no idea. What I do know is those are the two things like chocolate cake. It looks really delish though. It looks so good. But what I'll say to you is those are the messages that she has for you, Lisa. Thank you so very much for asking them. Heather, any messages for my grandma Karen? Yeah, okay, here she is. She had to, like, step up to the front for a second. It was taking her a second to for me to, like, censor. Um, your grandma Karen says, don't take any, like, I know what she wants to say here, and I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. Don't take it don't 'cause it starts, "Don't take any," and then it goes, "And don't cut him any slack." Like, don't take any garbage or disrespect and don't cut them slack. Don't make excuses for other people's bad behavior. Hold people accountable. And then the next thing she's saying, there's somebody again. Oh my gosh, Heather, there's somebody new that has, you have the potential for someone new to come into your life. And then I hear the word office. Is this an office romance? I don't know. I don't know if it is. I'm not going to say that. You could be at your office and somebody comes in that doesn't necessarily work there. Whomever it is, they're a pretty decent person though. They're pretty good, hardworking, salt of the earth, somebody who doesn't like mess around with people's feelings and emotions. I do feel like Heather, this person could come in sooner rather than later. This person could be a person who ends up being a substantial person in your life, meaning long term relationship, somebody who like I hear it could go the distance. The person is ready for an adult relationship, not just the adult parts of the relationship. The person is professional, and the person is very like stable. So Heather, if that's what you're looking for and that's what you want, this it is. I feel like it could even come in within the month. I don't know if it's the month of May or within a month time. It has the potential to come in that quickly for you, Heather. It really could. It absolutely could. Okay, Heather, that those are the messages from your grandma. And you guys, of course, your grandmas and your loved ones are all saying that they love you. So please know that. So hey, Bella Forever and Maven, Sarah, thank you so much for joining on Podbean. If you have questions or anything you want healed, please put it in the chat. We're doing a Mother's Day special for that to do healings, clearings, and connect you with your loved ones from above. Please remember, if you're new to the show, I go live every Monday at noon and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Both of those times are central. Phil Collins, Susudio. Yes, that's who sings that. Okay. Uh, Cupid says, thank you for the clearing. I felt it in my right foot. You're amazing. Thank you. You absolutely my pleasure. And if you're new, if you're just checked in, the beginning of the show and all through the show, I've been doing healings and clearings. So please make sure you're going back and taking advantage of all of that. Uh, that's right. Those are the words. Okay, parallel reality recollection has you're the continuation of Carol Wayne. I don't know who that is. Um, I'm a paranormal researcher. Your last name ends with the letters NE. Correct. So do Carol's. It's a clue to your connection. Compare your birthdays too. Interesting. Thank you. Parallel reality recollections. You know who is one person that I I will tell you this. I like this person. Um and I will tell you I have crazy knowings about this person and even dream about this person and feel it, like feel the dreams like it was really happening to me is Marilyn Monroe, which is crazy, which is very, very crazy. Because I don't believe I'm the reincarnation of her at all. That's not at all what I'm saying, but it's crazy. That's one that I don't know why either because I've never researched anything on her or anything like that. But yeah, I think if you didn't say before I look like Carol Wayne, somebody else did. So, hey Jennifer, hi. Does my daughter Brittany have a message? Your daughter, the first thing I hear is Happy Mother's Day. And also don't be don't worry, be happy, that song. And then also don't get sad tonight, don't get sad tonight, be uplifted or be I don't want to say be happy because it sounds so cliche, but don't get sad tonight, because that's not the way it's supposed to be. And she loves you and thank you for everything. Okay. Yes, Bella, forever. I can read you. Please give me a question. Yes, here we go. Does my mom, she's passed, have a message and any light in my days ahead? Okay. Bella, can I please just get your mom's first name and only her first name? Because because Nisa, thank you. I like to connect and call them by their name. Nisa, Bella, your mom, Nisa, here, I hear here, right here. And if you're on Podbean, there are people watching. So when I'm pointing, they're watching on YouTube because I go live on YouTube also. Okay, Nisa, and if I'm not pronouncing her name correctly, please forgive me. The first thing that she is going to say to you is pick. Bella, are you in a relationship right now? Are you single or are you in a relationship? No. Okay. So you're single. The first thing I hear, and this is why I asked this before I let it blurt out of my mouth, is she's saying, pick better people, pick better people, pick better people. I hope you're laughing at that because I think that that's such a message a mom would give, right? And Bella says, oh, wow. And then don't pick just for looks or character, like the characteristics of their face, or because of I want to say this appropriately, because of passion. Thank you. Thank you. Pick somebody very stable and strong, somebody with stability and strength. And Bella, I feel like, I don't know why, I'm going to just tell you what I hear, but please, after I say this, I'm going to explain it. I feel like there might be a restaurant owner coming into your life. I just hear restaurant and then I hear owner. Now, this could be somebody that you just meet. It could be the potential partner. And I hear restaurant owner and then I hear chef. So if it doesn't have to do with a potential partner, it just has to do with something else coming into your life, possibly. Bella, what do you do? What's your thing-a-ding? What do you do? Um, because it could mean something completely different also. Like, for example, if you make pastries, maybe you start partnering up with a restaurant. I don't know. Um, but I hear restaurant owner, I hear chef, but I hear somebody stable is coming in. I feel like somebody stable should be coming. Well, I think someone from my past is coming back. Do you see that person? Well, let me finish this first. And is that person stable? And is that a better person? as as your mom is telling you right now, is that a much better person for you? Or is that going back to what didn't work out? And if you are new to me, I'm all about what's healthy in relationships, although you have the right to choose whatever you want. Just because somebody comes back, it doesn't mean it's the best thing. If you want to reach me off air, you can go to my website. It has all the instructions. It is in the description, but the URL is TONIG.info, TonyG.info. I'm going to tell you this, Bella. There's somebody brand new coming in that is potentially a really good partner for you. And this is either going to happen, I hear the number six, either 6 weeks or 6 months, 6 weeks or 6 months, or in between 6 weeks and 6 months. But I feel like it's closer to the 6 week mark. Okay. I do feel like this person is stable in many areas of their life. Okay, sweetie. Next, Heather. Oh my goodness, love you too, Grandma. And then you are welcome, Bella. Um, Guess I better start looking around and look approachable. Yes, 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 Heather, absolutely. The next one is Jennifer. You are welcome. Mina, hi Tony. Thanks for being here for us. Okay, you guys, I want to do. I think I made it through everybody's questions and connections today. I want to don't go anyplace because we're going to do a couple more healings and clearings. Thank you for that, Bella. The first one I want to do is stress. We're going to heal, clear, release stress, all that's caused it and kept it. We're going to pull it now. And I also want to do, again, healthy, loving relationships with partners, family, friends. Let's heal, clear, release anything stopping, blocking, anything preventing them. Now, sometimes when we do this, people who we just cannot be in a healthy relationship with, they might fall out of our life for a while. And that's until we can both be on the same healthy, loving, or whatever place. I personally believe we are here to heal and evolve. My some of my books are, let's see if this is one of them. Mm, the ever evolving journey, and I know the lights are hitting that weird, but I believe that we have ever evolving souls, and one of my beliefs, or what I understood from my what I understand from my channeling, is that when we're here to grow and to learn, and so that when we leave, we we evolve here, and then when we get out of our body, we evolve there. We have a different position. We either go to a higher evolution. So, and I'm starting to channel, and you can hear it in my voice. So, they're going to come in and they're going to give you the messages now. So, I thought I was going to tell you, but apparently they can do a much better job. As you go through this journey in this life and your soul is in the place that it is in, you are going to find that you come to roads and you can go left, you can go right, and you can go straight, and there's no wrong. You are not making any mistake, no matter what direction you go. If you want to go backwards, you have the free will to go backwards. That just means there's still something left behind you that you feel you didn't learn or you're not ready to let go of. If you go to the left, it will be one way, and the right will be another way and straight. But you will learn what you need to learn. You will experience what you need to experience, and then it may just be with different people or different circumstances or with a different work or company or family member, whatever it is okay. But at the end of the experience, it's not what you went through, it's how you understand it. At the end of the experience, in the end of the journey, whether you went left, right, or center, it's about how you understood it. Did you walk away as a victim or a victor? Or you just walked away saying, okay, I get that. I had this experience. I liked it. I didn't like it. Because in the life, there is truly no true thing that says you did it right, you did it wrong. It is just what you are doing. And if there is something you like, you do it. And if there is something you did not like or someone you did not like, you are not obligated, no matter who they are or why they're in your life, you are not obligated to stay in the presence of people who are not good for your energy, your soul, your life, your future, your evolutionary purpose. You are here with evolutionary purpose. Yes, career is good, money is good, but your purpose is to evolve in your knowing, in your understanding of who you are, who the world is, and what is coming to you in the next one. As you move forward into all of these spaces and places and things, remember the importance of the internal you. Remember the importance of the internal journey, the mind, the subconscious mind, the soul, the spirit, your internal coach, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. Don't get caught up in titles. Don't get caught up in words. Don't get caught up in things that will keep you stuck. Don't get caught up in any of that. Keep moving forward with the idea that you want more understanding, you want more growth, you want to know. Knowing, learning, it's not so much about learning, it is about the knowing, the understanding of why and what. It is about the journey you are taking. So if you came here to understand certain things on this plane, we will put you in circumstances for you to understand those things, and then you move on. You're not supposed to hold on to everything so tightly. I'm going to start clearing holding on, or we can let go of the past, we can let go of the hurt, we can let go of anything we need to let go of, and even the things we don't want to let go of. And you are supposed to be in a space where you can clearly separate yourself from those things that are heavy on you or that are no longer serving you. Not everything is meant to take the whole journey with you. And it doesn't mean you're leaving it permanently. You can come and go and come and go and come and go. The most important thing to remember is to understand from the perspective of the outsider everything you have gone through. Understand it like a philosopher, like a psychologist, like a psychiatrist. You look at it very matter of fact and you just look at it and say, okay, I see what has happened. And another subject that we want to touch for you, which is very important to us, you have a creator. And your creator adores, loves, cares about you. There is nothing that you have done in your existence that would make your creator ever say you cannot come back home. There is nothing that would ever make your creator in any way feel less or think less of you. Your creator isn't capable of that emotion, isn't capable of those feelings. Your creator is pure love. You come from love, you return to love, the purest love. That is your internal. To be able to work from that internal makes the connection to your creator much stronger. Do not believe, do not listen to, if you do this, if you do that, you will not go home. You are going home. Your creator would never, because you are a part of your creator, the spark, your, whatever you want to call that internal part, goes home to make your creator whole, to make your creator full. It would never ever reject you. And even in your darkest moments, if you feel you have done something that according to these is a judgment from something, someone, somewhere, it was an experience. It was not to be judged, not by anyone, and especially not by yourself, and not for yourself to judge yourself or anybody else. The experiences that we have, whether we feel like we did right or wrong, are here to help us not to judge. So, for example, somebody might judge somebody for getting divorced or a one night stand or cheating, but before they know it, if they're in the same situation, they will understand better all the steps that brought them to that. This is why we have understanding, not judgment. But no matter what you do, your creator will bring you home, will pull you home. So please don't allow anyone to put in your ear at any time or in your mind that you are not loved and blessed and going home for any reason. Your creator will always bring you back, and your connection to your creator, even in your darkest moment, when you feel like you might not feel that, is so powerful and strong and will guide you. You just have to silence and listen for a second, and you will get it. You will hear it. Okay. Whew, you guys, I need to tell you something. My clients are all different people that do all different things in life. Some of them we consider good things. Some people might say this is not legal or whatever. Your angels never leave you. And some people who maybe do something that for whatever reason we might say that's not a good career or a good choice. Let's just say they work on a pole or they're slinging whatever. Don't they some of those people get the most powerful guidance because they pray, and not pray like religious whatever, but just like they have that connection to their source, to their creator. I want you to do that also. I want you to just have the knowing, the strongest belief that your creator, your angels and your guides, they surround you. They surround you like a dome. They surround your vehicle, your home, no matter where you are, where what you do, where you go. They've got your back, your front, your side, your everything. And there is nothing you could ever do that would make that different, that would change that in any way at all. So please, please, please know that. Please know that. Okay, healing, clearing, releasing stress. Hey, Sherry Berry. Well, this is one. Thank you. My pleasure. Toni, thank you, Rebecca.
There's no one in your contacts named Barry Road.
What is that? They're always listening. They are always listening. Um, so on that note, I don't know how to turn that off. It's still up there. So on that note, I'm going to do a couple more clearings for us. And one of them is anything stopping, blocking, interfering our evolutionary process, us evolving and knowing. We're going to heal, clear, release that. We're going to pull it all now, clearing it, releasing it, letting it go. And clearing the doubt, just any self doubt. We're going to heal, clear, release any self doubt. If there's anything you guys want me to clear before we end the show today, please put it in. Yes, I have backlash. So probably, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to clear it. And Bella, from the beginning of the show all the way through, I've been doing clearings all the way through the show for everything that anybody wanted. And it's okay if you don't know what's blocking you. We're going to heal, clear, release anything stopping or blocking. Again, we did it earlier in the show. We'll do it now. Touch it up again. Hey, repressed anger. That's a good one. That's a really, really good one. Any anger, known, unknown, repressed, unrepressed. Let's heal, clear, release any and all anger for anything and everything that has happened. If you feel this, and again, you guys, if you're comfortable posting that you feel it, how you feel it, let me know. Oh, let's, and you know what I'm hearing right now? Manipulation. There's a song that goes anticipation, but I'm hearing it go manipulation. So let's heal, clear, release any and all manipulation, being manipulated by anyone for in any way for any reason, even if we don't recognize it. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm I'm I shouldn't admit this, but whatever. I'm Some people would say I'm simple. It's okay. I'm naive. People sometimes can, before I know it, like, I can be, because I'm just genuine and I trust and I believe, especially if I care about somebody, I will trust and believe what they're saying and doing. And I will, if I love someone, I'm not looking for the bad. Maybe that's what I need to do. But anyway, I can get sometimes when I look back, I'm like, wait a minute here. Like, I've had people who were friends that would come to me and talk about what's going on in other people's lives. And then I would answer them intuitively, and they would go back to those people and pretend like it was their intuition. But not only things like that, but just other manipulation, which is whatever. So let's heal, clear, release any and all manipulation. We're gonna also heal, clear, release any anger, repressed or otherwise, all that caused it and all that kept it. Let's heal every single thing that has caused the anger and allows us to be manipulated. Because if we don't heal the source or what's causing it, it might come back, and we don't want that. So we're gonna um, uh, do that. Let's heal our energy. Our energy is healed. Let's heal, clear, release our energy. And then Lisa says, healing from narcissistic baby dad. Oh, who, you guys, I want to do a whole program on healing from narcissists. The dark triad, narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths, and others. But I want to do a whole once a week, because they cause brain damage, they cause physical and mental illnesses in people. We could work on that forever, but let's just blank for the sake of the show. Any, let's heal, clear, release any narcissistic abuse and all that it has caused in our life. We're going to pull that now. Thank you, Lisa. And also being attracted to people with personality disorders. And in my experience, personal and with all of the people I've worked with, if we end up sometimes if we end up with people who are narcissistic, somebody in our life played a key role, a parent, a sibling, a caretaker. So let's heal, clear, release anything that keeps us attracted to narcissistic people, anything. And we're attracted to healthy partners. Let's heal, clear, release that for anybody who needs it. Being attracted to a healthy, loving person. And I will tell you, every single person I know, male and female, has been down. So many of them have been down that narcissistic road. And depending on how long you're in it, and that how long you're in a narcissistic relationship can depend on if your primary caretaker was narcissist, because you don't even see it coming because it feels comfortable. You're like, oh, but you don't realize it until it's too late. So let's heal, clear, release that. all of it, pulling it now, just taking it out, and any and all damage that was done by them. Let's heal, clear, release that, pulling that. And anything else, you guys? Last call on any and all healings. And then we're going on I think 2 hours here, almost 2 hours. So anybody else have anything for yourself or somebody else that you would want healed, cleared, released, please? Um, let's heal, clear, release it now. Put it in there. I'll do a couple more. Let's grief. Oh, Heather, that's so good. Grief. I love that. Let's heal, clear, release. Um, grief and Bella, can you tell me from what? Is it physical, emotional, mental? What is it that helps me a little bit? Um, so we're going to heal, clear, release any and all grief, all that caused it, all that's kept it. And anything stopping or blocking us from letting go of anyone who doesn't belong in our life, let's heal, clear, release that. Absolutely, Bella. Heal, clear, release that. Bella is saying addiction. I did addiction earlier in the show, but I'll do it again right now. Let's heal, clear, release any addiction, all that's caused it and kept it. Negative addictions, of course, of course. Now, and again, we're going to send this energy towards them. They have the right to accept and or reject it, because we do have free will here. Even when I've been in relationships with friends and others, oh, and I've done healing, some things will never, because that's how they survive in this world. That's how they manipulate it. It works for them, and they're not going to let that go because that's what works, or that's their escape. And let's do that. Any escapism. Let's heal, clear, release any and all escapism, and how we escape, or what what we do or use to escape. And it can be addiction, it can be video games, it can be watching TV, it can be those 2 glasses of wine every single night. Not that that's wrong. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just saying this is how we say it helps us relax, but it's actually our escape. So, yes. And Jimmy always says this, let's heal, clear, release anything stopping or blocking us from a life we don't want to escape from. Let's create a life we want, we love. I love my life, you guys. Don't hate on me. Claim it for yourself. Say, I love my life too. Because the more you do that is good for you, the more you love it. And I don't want to go too into that, but you've had moments where you're like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest moment. I love this. And more of that. Let's get all of that in place. And let's do that. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh, thank you so very much for being here. If you enjoyed this, if you want to come back for more shows, please hit the buttons you need to hit. I'm going to be doing holiday shows on every single holiday that I can. Um, if you want to share any of the healings, again, if you're listening to the healings or you're putting a healing in and you say, you know what, this would be really good for my sister, mom, aunt, ex, whatever, think of them and ask the angels to take them that healing. They will get what they can as they can. There are no negative side effects to these healings. You can listen to them as often as you want. You can listen to them every morning as you get ready, every night as you go to sleep, whatever it is for you that works best. I hope I did everything for everybody that you needed and wanted. I love you all so very much. Happy Mother's Day again. My prayers will be with you. Always, and I will see you guys tomorrow at noon Central. Thank you again for being here. Until next time. Oh, I think I missed one from. Did I miss one from Darlene? No, I didn't. Okay, that was something else. Sorry. I did. Oh, yes, here. Pray my daughter gets home and kids. Okay, absolutely. She's going to get home safe. We're going to strengthen that. Um, she's going to get a home. I feel like she is. We're going to strengthen that for her. Okay, Darlene? It might take a minute, but they're going to find her something fairly quickly as far as a home goes, like an actual home. And I feel like it's going to be good for her. And please, forward this show to share this show with her, Darlene. And if you can't figure out how to re-listen to it, go to YouTube and play it on YouTube. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I hope the rest of your week is blessed, and I will see you guys um, uh, 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 tomorrow at noon. Thank you.